This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On two, ready? Eleven MT. Right 80. Stop.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
180.
Here's Brown. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
Christian Gonzalez. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
11 MT tight. Gun. Stop. They can't stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows first down.
49-yard line.
11. Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
To the 49-yard line. 2 yards.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Good set. 180.
Burrow to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It is 3rd and 10.
11. Here we go. Right 80. What is that? 11 MT. 11 MT.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. Defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun. Stop. White 80. Stop.
Now Brown. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
from the 44-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
Gun. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
6. That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down
at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
11 mighty. Here we go. Right 80.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Right back to him on first down. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
At the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
11.
Up the middle they go. Good blocking, and he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, won't keep it himself. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Patriots 7.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Here's May again. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
And the Patriot first down.
On the handoff, Henderson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll give it to Henderson. To the pylon, he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
To kick off for New England.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
12. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT. Stop.
Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
11 MT. Stop.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 11, right 80. Stop.
They'll give up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 12, big 13. Stop.
They'll run here. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Let's get set.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Raise up. Stop.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Second and goal.
Gun.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
On 2. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop!
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now a timeout, Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lights up. Mighty. 11 MT. Let's start.
They'll run for it with Brown. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here goes up. Ready, what's up?
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
MT. Here we go. 11. Wide 80. Got.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On one. Ready?
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 3.
11. 12. Sahad.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it.
Here we go.
He's able to pick up the first down.
Wide 80. Sahad.
Here's Brown. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Let's get set.
He'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
180. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Wide 80. Wide side.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Twelve, 12, 12. Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Dotson, the man in motion.
180, 180.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Rolling to the left. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Flushed to his left, and he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
On the return is Chase Brown. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Right 80, 11, Thomas. Scott.
Burrow now. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Burrow here on 2nd down, moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
11, mighty. 11, MT. 11, MT. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. 11, big 13.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, M. 180. Wait, hot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
To the left side and taken in by Smith. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's good.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Forced to his right. He's going to... And he's in! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt.
The Eagles will set up for the
back to throw. Forced out wide. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And now he loses the football.
Remember now, Mike, that interception won't count for either guy, but the effort to save 2 points, especially after a drive that you end up giving up a touchdown, they could have easily folded and turned it into 8. But a nice stand there, keeping it to 6, and they'll take all the wins they can get.
Brown now to return it. Past midfield. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Moving left. Taking off. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group.
And that time, the pressure, too much, he'll go down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
A second down throw for Hurts. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Trey Hendrickson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. That's Goddard in motion. 3rd and long for Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll work this out wide to P-Rod. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He works free, right side, inside the 20, and he will score. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Man in motion is Brown. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'm 1, ready? Get set.
A first down throw for Burrow. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man, left side. He's got it. There we go. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
11, here we go.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Right, 80. 11, mighty.
Back to the air one more time. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Terrible time. Right, 11, MT, Kate. 11,
Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5.
Here we go.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
The Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's make something happen. Come on, get playing.
Let's get set. 11, top. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Out to his right. To the pylon. He's in. Go Burrow. Touchdown Cincinnati. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
On one, ready?
Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown. Couldn't find anything. So Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll run it here with Saquon. There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6.
Here's Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that,